Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Colors of Web3 Fireside Chat. My name is Lum, your Web3 host, and I'm joined today with my co-host, Raigal. This episode, which is actually a very casual episode, this is our fifth episode, but this will be one of the casual one where we're just talking in general and catch up about anything and everything related to Web3. We don't really have a topic in mind, but I actually know that I think my co-host recently, she was in a trip to Argentina, right? And then you just came back to your home.
Exactly.
Can you maybe share with us something about that?
Yes, well, I just arrived from actually a pop-up city. It's called the Moon. Let me actually show with you their Twitter.
Okay.
And here is demo. Here is their Twitter, is demo. Like I was there for 6 weeks actually in Buenos Aires in Argentina. And actually next step they are going to do it in Accra in Ghana. So actually, it's a
Mm.
co-living, co-working. So you are just with people here. Oh, that's a tweet they made, but that is one of like the workshops. Here was like the co-working,
Oh,
amazing
nice.
place.
Wow,
Yes,
very
was
fancy.
amazing,
Working
very
space, yeah.
fancy. Yeah. It was great actually, super comfortable. A lot of workshops, a lot of talks, people
So did
building. What
people
it's
come?
great.
Was there like people coming and just giving workshops and
Yes,
talks
exactly.
from outside?
Yeah, the thing is like it was also hackathon during the
Oh,
moveathon.
okay.
I
Who
was
who
not able.
sponsored the hackathon, by the way? Who sponsored the hackathon?
Let me go down.
Hmm.
Giza was one of the I don't want to talk. Starknet,
Oh,
yes,
Starknet.
here.
Okay.
That is from Muakra, Muakra.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
it was also art with
Hmm.
several sponsors. Yeah, it was cool actually. Giza, Moe, that it's macro, Operation Crecimiento. Well, that's another topic.
Yeah.
Very early, but yeah. Well, but mainly it's a co-living, co-working. You can see all the messages. Oh, that is Kismet Casa. Amazing people also. They were
Hmm.
doing art. They are on Zora. They are artists. Was so fun. I also joined them in the Hacker House for a while. Um, Here again, all the workshops. But mainly you see the bite. That is the co-working. So you see the
Nice.
place, the teams. And the fun is, like the good sport is that they are going to be fixed in Buenos Aires for 2 years, a
Oh,
part
you
of
mean
all the events.
okay?
Okay, so actually the move, it's come from the mover. We are called the movers, and
Hmm.
actually it's a pop-up city. It's free to join, and they cover the co-working cost, and also they also have like a scholarship for accommodation. So they also have hackathons. They have a
Hmm.
lot of workshops, and now they are apart from all the events they are doing. For example, the next one in Accra, they started in Chiang Mai last year. San is the founder, but they have like an amazing team. They are 5 people. So imagine like doing all of what they are doing just with five. And from August, they will be like fixed in Buenos Aires, not in this co-working, in another that is even better for 2 years. Because actually, there is so many projects going on in Argentina that it's unbelievable. Really.
Yeah, I bet. I think like the crypto adoption rate in Argentina is actually quite high because I
Yes.
believe the country is like was it pretty impacted the local currency, right? It was very much impacted by um, inflation,
Yeah.
right? It's
Pesos.
losing value. Yeah, Argentina peso. So now people are
Yes.
probably adopting Bitcoin, maybe, or I don't know what currency they use there.
Um,
Yeah,
Actually,
or maybe.
no, they keep being linked like dollar because they were used to
Okay.
it to switch to dollar in Argentina.
Hmm.
But because there were like limits about how many dollars a month you could change from pesos by the
Hmm.
government,
Hmm.
that people just found a way. So actually, what people is buying is USDC and USDT.
I see.
But
Yeah.
also, like I was talking with some Argentinians, and after they were telling me, "Hey, how you got in crypto?" and actually they were telling me like I wanted to invest, but they also have a lot of limitations in what brokers they can access.
Oh, it's
So
true.
their only option
Hmm.
was crypto, which
Yeah.
is crazy for us. But yeah,
Yeah, but I think that's one of the really good use case, right? I'll probably leave the link up here for the episode what I did about introduction to Web3 for you who may actually want to learn about. I actually talk a lot about stablecoin. One of the use case is just a hedge against inflation.
Yes.
It's super
And
important.
for Mu, actually, very interesting thing. I don't know if I have mentioned what the pop-up city is
Mm.
at all, but actually, pop-up city, it's just like a city somewhere in the world. It's not a city, it's just a community, a group of persons that they join all together to stay in a place together, work together, brainstorm together. Could be a kind of mastermind, but a little bit longer. Can be from 2 weeks up to 2 months. And there is a lot this year.
Nice. So who? Yeah. One thing I'm always curious is like who organize, who sponsor. I mean, I guess the organizer usually will seek out sponsor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was sponsored.
Hmm.
There is different sponsors.
But
I know
who's the
start.
organizer? Is it like one organization that sponsors this? And
This one is the Moo.
hmm.
They were
Okay.
also in the GitCon round after they have
Hmm.
sponsors, and it was in the presentation deck. They have different sponsors.
Hmm.
After there is other pop-up cities that you have to pay to join, and
Hmm.
actually they can be pretty expensive. But again, like if you're interested, they always have scholarships, contact, volunteer. You could join. Um,
Yeah, that sounds
but
great. Actually, yeah,
yeah,
sounds quite
but
interesting.
I think it's quite a phenomenon that there is so
Hmm.
many remote workers, digital nomad, that actually now we are going voluntarily to the office somewhere in the world to be together.
Yeah, but I think it's actually quite fun, right? To be honest, personally, for me, I mean, even if I'm able to work remote, I just work from home mainly because there's a lot of work that I need like focus, right, deep focus. But when I want to socialize and learn from others, I feel like co-working is a good choice. And especially if you're trying to learn about new topics or new area, something, and maybe some people would have expertise in that. For example, some people may have expertise in deep science, right, like biology, maybe, or in economics, maybe, and then you can learn from those other, or cryptography. So you can learn
Yes.
from those who attend the same pop-up city. Yeah,
Pop-up
it's very
city.
interesting concept. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting concept. And I don't know, there is a lot of events this year. I don't know if you're planning to attend any.
I will probably attend some hackathons for sure. I'm still very much in favor of hackathons. So I think most likely I'll attend the East Tokyo in August this year, which is in Tokyo.
Oh, nice.
Talking about that, actually, let me quickly
Yeah.
share the screen about East Tokyo as well. I
Also
think it
EdCon,
is.
right?
Yes, EdCon I will also attend to, and then yeah, it's actually great news. So let me share my screen here.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually EdCon first. EdCon is like a education conference, I believe. Yeah, EdCon, but it's like sponsored by Ethereum, or at least organized. Actually, I think there's different sponsor. So let's be clear on that. But recently there's a great announcement actually I was given, and they said that it is free for attendees, which is crazy.
Oh,
I think two
wow.
weeks ago it was like you have to pay. I believe it's like $150 or $200, depending on whether you're a general or developers, to attend per person. But now it's all free, so I highly recommend everyone to apply. I will leave the link down below as well, you guys to see. But now it's free for everyone, and this is in Tokyo, in late July 26th to July 30th, I believe is the date. Yep, in Tokyo, Japan, and it is free. It's gonna be pretty amazing. And East Tokyo, I think this is one of the hackathon that are also happening here in Tokyo, Japan, August 23rd to 26th, also in Tokyo. It's actually a month apart, so it might be hard for you to actually stretch the stay in Tokyo. But if you want to come for the hackathon, you can come here. And apparently, Vitalik will be coming to both, so I guess he'll be
Oh,
traveling outside of Japan and then come back to Japan for the event again. Yeah, he's actually. I remember when I read somewhere one of his speech, he said he traveled like 90% of the year of the days.
yeah.
Yeah, a
Can
lot. So
imagine
like,
that.
yeah, the guy. I mean, he's like an evangelist for Web3 right now, right? Yeah, and then the Ethereum Foundation director also should be there. So yeah, this one I'll join. Hackathon. I think I'll probably join the Ethereum Global in
Mm,
um, Singapore, I believe, is September. Most likely that one is a maybe, but I think very likely. And then the
mm-hmm.
one in Bangkok in November. So it looks like those are the ones that I'll be looking forward
Yes.
to.
We are
Hmm.
mentioning a lot of events, and I'm just going to recommend here cryptevents.x, crypto nomads now, okay,
Okay,
.org. Oh,
there we go.
better. That actually you can see the events that are coming, okay? And actually that's good because you can filter actually about date, next month, custom date rate, and also location. For example, if you want an event in Asia only, well, that's sponsored, I guess. Yeah, for example, Dubai. Yeah, Dubai, Hong Kong. Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong this week, I think so. Yeah,
June, Singapore, Vietnam.
yeah. There's some
GM
GM big
Vietnam.
event, but it's quite short actually. I
Oh,
don't think I'll be there. Yeah, but
yeah, just 2
probably
days.
many people go. Yeah.
Oh, Tbilisi also. LD
Hmm.
Gamify in June. And
I
it's at
think two days event tend to be just like I would say like a business conferences. So I mean business conference usually geared toward like non-technical people. Um,
exactly.
so for each their own. For me, for us, usually I think we're more interested in hackathons. But of course, if you non-technical and you don't want to develop, just want to hang out people, I would say yeah, pick out some conference type of event. And
Usually I don't go if there is no technical part in the
hmm,
event. Just because, again, I'm a developer. Usually I don't like to network too much if it's not
hmm,
about code, etc. I'm not a business person at
hmm,
all. So I usually go to hackathons or events that they have a hackathon and just be with other builders. But again, it's like what you are looking for. For example, this
hmm.
one, I know that there is a pop-up city just after.
Nice.
Tbilisi, yeah, they're in Georgia, the Zoo Village in Georgia, but it's pretty expensive. And after July, Kyoto,
Oh
Blockchain
yeah,
Week.
IVS crypto. Yeah, have you
Oh,
heard
and
about
after
IVS crypto?
EdCon. No, I have no idea what they
Yeah, so
are.
it's like a startup conference, but also they have like a Web3 portion of it too. I think I'll probably be going to that event also, most likely. It's in Kyoto, Japan. Yeah, so there'll be people launching their startup, both Web2 and Web3. And
Oh,
then there's investors. So it's more of a business conference, I would say. Yeah.
okay. Yes, that
Hmm.
it's early and after
Yeah.
July funding, but EdCon it's 26th of July.
Yeah.
Let me remove that. Now I can see everything because I was in Asia. That actually
Okay.
you can see it's way more busy. But actually,
True.
was removing it because Berlin. Yes, there is East Berlin. I'm thinking about East Berlin. I'm accepted.
Nice.
It's a
Okay.
hackathon, by the
Oh,
way.
it's hackathon. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. Berlin Blockchain Week. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a Berlin Blockchain Week. It's a retreat.
Is that so?
No idea
By the
what
way,
is
this
that.
is quite random. By the way, but I just read that. I'm not trying to say anything bad about Germany as a country, but I just read that it's actually quite hard to like start your own companies in Germany. There's a lot of bureaucratic hurdles that you have to jump through, even though it's like one of the most developed country. Again, this is just reading from some other
Hmm.
posts
Y-
online.
Yeah, Germany is famous for their bureaucracy and having to
Hmm.
fill up 20 papers or more for anything. Like, it's kind of crazy. But I
Yeah.
mean, comparing with other countries, yeah, they are, yeah. June, and June, here is what I was checking. Like, there is the ABS,
Yeah.
but
IBS.
just
Yep.
after it's ECC in general.
Hmm.
Ordinals. They are doing an ordinals one in Nashville. That's
Oh,
crazy.
nice. I don't know. Okay.
And beats Bitcoin Nashville just
Hmm.
after.
I think
Uh,
that's probably a
and
big annual
Netcon.
event. Yeah, US has a lot of big annual event.
I see. Yeah. And here is ECC like from 8 to 11. And after
Hmm.
Nebular Summit, ECC site event, site event, site event. Yeah. ECC is like the biggest one in Europe, I will say.
Yeah, I think it's quite famous. Yeah.
And if you don't go to the main one and you're in Brussels or close by, actually you can also go to a lot of side events. And there is
Hmm.
Hacker House, and there is a NIS Global that it's a hackathon. You also can hack there. I think that it's a good one to go.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, to be honest, when I go to hackathon event, maybe before, after, but typically after, or maybe it's a little bit before too. I go to some other side event just to mingle, hang out, maybe sometimes find people, and then yeah, just to hang out and get to know the local community. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, yeah. And actually you meet people and you network a lot, you have fun. I don't know, it's I guess that when you do a remote job also like you enjoy more like to be with people. Here is Tokyo, end of August.
Yep, that's the one that I just shared earlier.
Yeah, and here
Mm.
also I remember it was in, oh, it's not here. There is also the Avalanche Summit in Argentina.
Oh, by the way, I just noticed that. I think all these little icons, these are like real
Yeah.
people who have signed up, right?
I'm not
Real people. Yeah,
here.
icons. I'm pretty
Avalanche Summit
sure.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, they moved it to October. I thought it was in August and they moved it to October. Okay. Avalanche Summit is in October in Buenos
Okay.
Aires. But it's Argentina, it's in August. It's just coming from
Okay.
Argentina, so I'm with the FOMO. I love it, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, that's also one of the country on my list. Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
For sure.
and it was Seoul, Korea. So you can see there is a lot of events. Also, there is local ones. For example, it's Milan, it's Rome. So it doesn't matter where
Hmm.
you are from. You are going to have an event where you are or close by.
Yeah, I think Web3 as an industry has grown a lot over the past 5, 6 years. I would say that in maybe 4 years ago, it was really hard to attend like events. There was not many events, right? I would say hackathons and things like that. But now I think it's more about like your time management. Can you attend all of it? It's I feel like it's
Yeah.
impossible to attend all of it, right? Yeah,
Yeah, actually, I'm planning
proliferation.
like a little bit my summer here in Europe,
Hmm.
and it's getting uh complicated. I have to choose.
Yeah, right. That's true. But because you can work remote, yeah, so you can.
Yeah, and
That's very
actually,
nice.
I'm thinking about going back to Argentina for August,
Really?
but
Okay.
it will be winter there, but it's not nice.
Oh, okay. Winter. But at least you can do some sightseeing over there. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
for
beautiful places, UNESCO sites. Yeah. See,
yeah,
even
but
in the
it's
winter.
huge. Like everything is super far.
The country is long, right? The country is just
Yeah,
long. Yeah. You have to travel, maybe take a flight.
yeah, you have to take a
Hmm.
flight inside of the country. It's not like you go like, for example, Buenos Aires to go to the beach. You
Hmm.
have to. It's a 4 hours drive.
Oh, wow. Okay. Mm. Oh, yeah. I think that makes sense because of the geography of where the city is located. Hmm.
Yeah, everything is huge. Yeah. But
I see. Cool. By the way, I know you also took a ZK Bootcamp recently with the Enco. Okay, maybe
yes, as
I'm actually
ZK
curious to
and
hear about your experience in general.
machine learning,
ZKML, right? Yeah.
ZKML.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, share something about that. If like what you learned, like, was it
Uh,
helpful? Maybe give some, simple version of it. Did you build something during that time? Or yeah.
yeah, I have not had time to build, but
Hmm.
now like ML is kind of related to what I'm working on. One of the projects I'm working on, so I was interested to say, okay, ZKML, how I can do that.
Hmm.
I was pretty interesting. I look more into Giza because again, like I had a Giza person in Mu, so I could ask
Uh,
her like some
Can
questions.
can you share with the audience what Giza is? I think Giza people probably
Yeah,
think about the pyramid, right? But I don't think it's a pyramid. They should be thinking about here.
no,
Yeah.
not at all. Actually, it's ML ZKML
Mm-hmm.
layer on StarNet. StarNet it's a ZK layer one.
Mm.
So Giza allow you actually to design models and deploy them on StarNet. Will be the easy way how to explain it. So I guess that explains a lot about how the ZKML bootcamp from EncodeCap it has been. It has been a lot of actually workshop from different sponsors, and actually I think it has been like pretty
Is this
good.
the right website, by the way? Giza
Yes,
Tech.
yes,
This is the one.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Now you are going now to do your DY or
No, no, not really. No, I actually don't even know if they have token. I'm also quite curious on a lot of the ZK technology, but I'm more interested in how it works, like, rather than the token. Yeah, yeah. So,
yeah. It was
uh,
just a joke, but
so how does it work then? Yeah, that's probably my next
um.
question that I want to ask.
Yeah, how it works actually is like you run. Actually, they have a very quick start. So actually, what you do is you deploy your model, and after you can translate it to Cairo.
And what is Cairo? For those who don't know.
Cairo is the programming language from StarNet. Oh my
Okay.
god, I'm having an exam today.
Yeah, no, it's not an exam. I mean, of course, for me, I know, right? For us, I think we
Okay,
both pretty much familiar.
yeah.
Like,
Thank
Stagnet, for
you.
those who may not know, is layer two built on Ethereum. Layer two, is that right?
It's a
Yeah.
ZK1.
ZK1, and I believe they have like native account abstraction built into the blockchain, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's actually
I
a
don't
feature.
know.
I learned
Okay.
about it. So
Okay. Yes,
yeah.
streamlined security. Yeah, it was quite cool. It also had like problems. Like actually, the models you cannot deploy are not super big.
Okay, how big are we talking? Can you do you remember?
No, I cannot give more details. I know that
Hmm.
some of because it was like the Giga Hackathon, and some of the like my friends that were also in Move were participating, and depending what models, if were like too heavy, it was not viable. Not because of Giza, because of StarNet.
Hmm. I see. So there's a
Yeah.
limit on the
Yes, there is a
block size or
limitation.
contract? Is it
hmm
something like
I'm
that?
not
Okay.
sure. I cannot give more data about that.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it was like others, sponsors also. So it was pretty interesting. I have to put more hours in. I have to revise actually the lessons. And by the way, in Codecamp, it's just like they are doing courses that you pay like a fee. You take a
Hmm.
fee with them, and after if you attend to all the all the well to 90% of the classes, and if there is a project to deliver a project, this bootcamp didn't had a project, you get like your deposit back.
Hmm.
So if you're starting, it's interesting. There is also other resources where you can learn. Maybe that could be for another chat. Different pages and different platforms where to learn how to code, etc. Because there is a lot, and if we start talking about that, we could do like another half an hour.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I agree. Yeah, I think we both had in common is I think we each of us have already attended at least one of the Inco bootcamp. I
Yeah.
think the best thing, of course, it's free. It's free as long as you attend like 90% of
Yes.
the session classes, and then you would get your money back. I think the deposit is 150 or $250, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's totally okay in crypto. I think
But
the value they're providing was pretty good. I would say, given that it's free, right?
given
Yeah.
it's free, yeah.
Hmm.
Despite it's a big commitment because it's
Hmm.
every day, 4 days a week. Like it's 4 days a week, 1 hour and a half for 6 weeks or whatever the bootcamp last.
Yeah.
Can be like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks. So, and actually, it's like real. It's like online classes by Zoom,
Hmm.
but you have to be there every day at that time. So it's a
Yeah.
big
I
commitment.
know. You have to show
Seeing
your face
people
to
and show
smile,
your
show
face
your
to
face. The
put your
reason, the
name
only
down.
reason I think they
Yeah,
have it.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
wow.
I was in Argentina, so it was kind of good
Hmm.
for me.
So did you so what okay, if you would be able to give maybe just two or three takeaways from that boot camp, from what you learned in that boot camp, what would they be? Three main takeaways.
Actually, I will say that I learned like different layers or different projects, companies like Giza, where I can use
Hmm.
them. I can do actually because I didn't know them. I knew a little bit Giza because of that I'm
Hmm.
talking now about them, but there is others. Um, I think that's the most important part, and actually, the use cases because like again like it's zk what it's heavy, it's ml what it's heavy on blockchain, not always a good idea. So actually like learn actually the use cases where you can actually use them and actually then it's worth it. I think that it's the main approach I take.
Hmm. Yeah. So basically, they're like giving you the tools and share with you some of the application, something like that, right?
Yeah, and actually like they give you like the quick start. It was not so in deep, it's more like starter
Okay.
pack.
Okay. Hmm.
But you need to
That's
know a
good.
little bit of ZK and a little bit of ML. If not, probably you are going to get lost.
I see. Yeah. I would say I know enough ML. ZK, I probably know very basic. I
Mm-hmm.
play around with ZK in the past before with the circom and circuit. Yeah, that was very convoluted for me. ML is a bit more friendly for me because I actually spent like at least a couple of years doing that in
Yeah,
my time.
yeah. Yeah, but that's another way to start. Like, if you don't have time to go to pop-up cities, you can join, like, online course if you're interested, like, in the ecosystem. And there
Yeah.
is a free ones also. Even, like, in YouTube, like, if you go, like, to the free code cam
Oh,
it's,
yes, yes. Yeah.
can you share it? Do you know them?
Yes, I know it. Yeah, yeah. Free code camp. It's really
I
good.
also highly recommend it. I know that it's the 32 hours blockchain for from Patrick Collins.
Oh yeah, Patrick Collin too. That too. Those are
Yeah,
some of the.
and they launched their own platform like Zifrin, and it's open
Mhm.
to the public.
It is. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about taking it maybe later when I can find some time. But anyway, it's like yeah, free code camp. If you type in free code camp Web3 on YouTube, you can probably find it. There's a lot actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Patrick Collin and maybe from some other instructor as well. So yeah, it's quite a lot. Take a look.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So I think that's probably I would say that's a good wrap for this casual chat episode, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice to catch up.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. But yeah, everyone. So next episode, well, we probably will be maybe another session like this, or we probably may dive into another topic. But any final last word from your side?
Yes, subscribe, please. Like, comment. Everything is welcome.
Thank you,
See you
everyone. And
soon.
yeah, I'll make sure to put all the links below. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.